Hey, what's up, my friends? Hope your day so far is amazing. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the number one thing that seems to hold back so many people who are trying to build an online business, who, if they stopped doing this one thing, could potentially build a huge business. Okay? But first, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Wendy Rahilly. I've been in the network marketing, affiliate marketing, basically the online marketing space now for many years. I mean, I started way back in the early 2000s, where we didn't have social media. And basically, you built your business by phone and script. Talk about intimidating, okay? So, I've experienced a ton of trial and error. I know it works. I know it doesn't work. And my passion is helping new or struggling entrepreneurs build a successful online business so they can turn around and create a monthly passive income, and overall just build an amazing lifestyle for themselves and for their family. Okay, so today, let's talk about the number one thing that holds back so many people from building a successful online business, because we just seem to complicate the damn thing. Okay. Um, and this one thing, by the way, is something that I used to do myself. Okay. So what is that number one thing? It is actually lack of action, lack of implementation. So, like many would-be successful entrepreneurs, they get stuck in learning mode, and I like to call them training junkies. They hop from one free training to the next, and to the next, and to the next, or they hop from one coaching program to the next coaching program, and so forth. And while there's nothing wrong with learning new skill sets or new strategies to help build your business, and I highly encourage that you do, the problem is that that's where it ends for many people. Okay, they learn something new, but they don't do anything with that knowledge. They sit on that knowledge. They don't take action or implement what they learned, right? So, like a week later, they're still stuck in that same situation because there's no movement in their business. They get frustrated. They either quit or they go on to look for the next free training. I used to be the leader of the training junkie club. Trust me, so I know. Okay. But I got sick of being stuck, in the same situation. And, I had all this knowledge and I wasn't doing anything with it. So I began to take massive action, and it helped transform my business and my brand. Now I really just want to share my knowledge and all the things that I've learned along my journey with other people, and hopefully lessen their trial and error phase, or eliminate it would be great. Basically for anybody who's looking to build an online business. Okay. So, not taking action, just so you know, doesn't necessarily mean that the person is lazy. Many times people don't take action out of fear. Like, a lot of people actually fear success itself. Think about it. If you were to build a huge team, right? Like right now, you have a huge team. What are you going to do with all those people? I mean, you're now their leader, right? I mean, you're responsible for their success, right? Actually, you're not. Okay? You are not responsible for their success. They are responsible for their success. The only thing you need to do is point them in the right direction to where the tools and the resources are so they can help themselves succeed. I mean, you can motivate them, you can inspire them, or, empower them in some way to help them take the action, but they need to be doing the work themselves. Okay, but anyway, that's a whole different training. I don't want to get off on a different thing here. Um, just wanted to let you know that. So, does that make sense so far? Um, so anyway, if you're one of those people who are like jumping from one training to the next and you're not implementing what you learned, it's not going to be as easy as me to say, go do the work. Okay, because this is because inaction or procrastination is what it really is. It's a habit. Okay, and as you know, habits can be extremely hard to break, especially bad ones, because bad ones are normally comfortable for us, right? And it takes a while to establish good habits, like new good habits. I think it's something like I think it's like 66 days or something, if I'm correct. I don't know. We have to look that up. But I think that's what it is. So when you're trying to break the bad habit of inaction, you got to kind of take it slow. And I want to help you do that, right? But it starts with replacing the excuse, because that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse. You want to replace that with the consequence of inaction. Okay. It's a mess. Actually, that's a good example right there. My hair, I mean, that could be an excuse right there in itself. I could make my hair an excuse for not doing this training today because I haven't showered yet, and a lot of people would, that is an excuse right there, that my hair right now is not done. Okay. So how could I replace that excuse? My hair looks bad, so I'm not going to make this video right now. How could I replace that with the consequence of inaction? Okay, what would that be? What would that look like? Well, obviously, there wouldn't be a video, right? But also, like, I wouldn't be impacting anybody who might need this training. I wouldn't be providing that value, that particular value, right? Chances are the post that I put up in place of this video won't provide as much value as this video, or I might not even put up a video at all, because chances are by the time I did jump in the shower, I'm going to have other things going on at that time, so I don't have time to make the video anymore, which is another excuse, by the way. You can always make time, always. We all have 24 hours in a day. The serious ones find the time, okay? Or I'd have to rethink the content, and that takes time, if I don't already have it planned out. So that would mean I'm being inconsistent, and when I'm inconsistent enough, it breaks momentum, and I wouldn't be serving my audience, right? And when I'm not serving my audience, what happens? They go elsewhere, looking for their information or their products or services, okay? So these are just some consequences of inaction. And that's just one video. All right. So imagine now that you just learned a new strategy, but you don't take action on that strategy. That strategy could be the one thing that changes everything for you in your business. Okay. That could be the one thing that leads you to immense breakthrough. Missing out on your breakthrough because you didn't take action on that one strategy you just learned, but instead you went looking for something easier, a different training. That's a serious consequence. Wouldn't you think? Think about it. Wouldn't experience a huge breakthrough in your business, like imagine the floodgates just open up and you have clients and customers or team members just starting to pour into your business because you implemented this one strategy. Okay, wouldn't that be totally worth the small, pain or whatever of just implementing that strategy instead of going to find something, another training with something that's easier? Think about it. Try to visualize that right now in your mind. You missed your big breakthrough because of inaction. Kind of sucks, right? Okay, I think you get my point. So basically, for anybody who is struggling with inaction, I can't make you do the work, but I mean, you have to want to do that for yourself, okay? But what I can do, at least, is I can provide you with a free resource that will kind of help guide you by the hand. It's a free training that I did. I literally take you by the hand and I give you a day by day strategy. I give you the exact actions to take each day to build your business, okay? It's a training that I'm taking off of my paid course that I'm going to be launching soon. And I just want to give it to anybody who's interested. And it's free, okay? The only strings attached, because I like to be transparent, is you either have to join my free Women's Entrepreneur Training Facebook group, where I have loaded up tons of trainings, tips, strategies, and value, or my free marketing tips, trainings, and strategies newsletter, which is good for the guys who don't want to join a free women's Facebook group. Okay, that's the only thing I ask. But there's a ton of value in either one, either my group or my newsletter, so it's a win-win anyway. Plus, you get the free step-by-step training of what to do every single day to build your business. Okay, so hope this helps you in some way. Reach out to me if you're interested in that free training. I think it's a very powerful training if you implement it, and take action on the strategies that I provide. If you're just going to watch the video and put it in your, download files to never see it again and then move on to something else, don't bother reaching out. Because it's not going to do you any good just to watch, get more knowledge up in that brain, and not do anything with it. You have to take action. Okay? So hopefully, you'll reach out to me, you'll grab that free training, and you will take action, and you'll start seeing results in your business. Because if you do take action on the strategy, I should say, that I'm going to give you in this free training, you will see results in your business. I can promise you. Okay? All right. So anyway, hope this helps. Reach out to me if you need anything or if you want that training. And other than that, I will check you out on the next video. You take care.